Folks from the backwoods, they don't see the world the way most folks do. They see it slower, truer, through the dust rising behind an old truck, through a screen door that never quite latches, through lessons learned the hard way, then passed down quiet over coffee. See, the backwoods point of view ain't about being stubborn or stuck in time. It's about knowing that simple don't mean small, that a man's worth comes from his word, not his wallet. This chapter is for the ones that grew up where the dirt roads meet the tree line, where wisdom sounds like a granddad's voice, and where the truth don't need polishing, it just needs telling. So settle in for a few minutes and let's take a little walk back to where common sense still grows wild. This chapter is called Backwoods Point of View. Hope you enjoy it. The backwoods point of view is not for everyone. It's tied to the land and the rhythm of the seasons. It's in the way a man values his word more than his wealth, in the way a woman holds her family together with strength you don't see until you've lived it. Some folks don't understand it, and maybe they never will. They see the dirt roads and the rusted fences and think that it's a world forgotten. They don't see the pride in the small victories and the wisdom in keeping things simple. Out here, things are slower, but they're deliberate. You learn to fix what's broken instead of throwing it away. You learn to read a person by their handshake and a storm by the way the wind shifts. The backwoods has its own code, unspoken but understood. It's about showing up when it matters, even when it's inconvenient. It's about understanding that hard work isn't just what you do, it's who you are. To those who don't get it, the backwoods way of life seems narrow and even backward. But it isn't narrow, it's deep. It's rooted in things that don't change with time: the land, the faith, the family. Those things stay steady when the rest of the world spins itself dizzy. You don't explain it to outsiders because it's not the kind of thing that can be explained. It has to be lived. It has to be felt in the calluses of your hands and the wear of your boots. And if they don't understand, that's fine. The backwoods don't need explaining, and they don't ask for approval. They just are, and that's enough. The backwoods has a way of stripping things down to what really matters. There's no distractions, no noise beyond the rustle of trees and the call of a whippoorwill at dusk. Out here, you can find the weight of the sky pressing low against the pines, and it reminds you of how small you really are. But it doesn't make you feel less, it makes you feel part of something bigger, something steady and unchanging. The people who call this place home don't waste time with pretense. They don't have patience for airs or masks. You are who you are, and that's all there is to it. They can spot a liar quicker than a coon dog can pick up a scent off a levee. And once they've got your measure, it sticks. You learn young to respect the things that deserve it, the river that can give life and take it in the same breath, the tools handed down from a father who taught you how to use them, the stories told by elders who lived through the hard times and came out tougher. You listen because these stories hold truths you can't find in books or on screens. There's a kind of freedom in the backwoods that isn't about escape, but about belonging. You're not running from the world, you're rooted in your own. And when the rest of the world moves on, chasing its glittering prizes, the backwoods stay, quiet, patient, waiting for those who need it and understand it. And for those who don't, those who see the backwoods as a place to pass through on their way to somewhere they think is better, that's fine too. They don't have to understand. The backwoods aren't for everyone. They're for the ones who belong and who hear the whisper of the land and feel its pull. For those who know a man's worth is not in his wallet, but in his word, his work, and in his heart. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, slide on over to my YouTube channel. Give it a like. Subscribe to it, please, and help me grow that thing so we can continue telling stories. Thanks a lot. Until next time, have a blessed night. Bye.